Welcome everyone to Missions 101, where today we are going to start the missions that are related to the blood of Azog. And we can access them in a new area in Erebor called Akraz Zahar. You may be wondering, how does a level 45 character make their way to Erebor? That's no problem. And that's because there are now some mission recruiters, and each of these mission recruiters act as stable masters. The old mission recruiters that we had, the ones that you found in Bree, for example, they also have a link to this in that each of them have access to all of the mission locations. The one at Bree can bring you to the Elder Slades, to the North Downs, or over to here in Erebor, while the ones at Trestle Bridge, Elder Slade, and Erebor can take you to the other two. I presume as they add new mission sites in the future, there will be additional options available on each of them. So if you are a lower level, for example level 20, then you could take them over to here. Now, how about the missions themselves? And we'll be getting those right over here. And apparently the mission givers are really popular today. Naturally, we have a starter quest here. The Karu Ubnar Need You, which is granted when you first log in.
Hail, friend!
Welcome and well met. I'm glad the Karamukar can count on the assistance of a brave adventurer such as you. The time draws near to reclaim Mount Gundabad, and if Prince Durin is to succeed, we must bolster his army in their preparations to ensure that our brethren at distant dwarf holes have not been left behind, especially those who remain in Angmar and the Misty Mountains. In short, King Thorin has entrusted us with aiding our brethren far afield and the brave dwarves of the Gabelaka. I will direct your efforts where they're needed the most. And, as usual with the post post 43 Peaks missions, there are 10 missions, plus there's the aiding the Crew Mumbar, which is a weekly thing.
Hail, friend!
Which is a weekly to complete 10 missions. We might as well take that one also. That gives a little bit of a counter on how we're doing on there. But also, let's take our first mission. I guess we'll just go on the top one and go down.
Long live King Thorin! Long live Durin Stonehelmson!
I have a new mission for you, Pineleaf. I have received an urgent message from the dwarves of Gablushathur. It seems that even though they're no longer troubled by orcs and the men of Angmar, the blade beaks have had long dwelt in the region, have grown a bit more numerous, and much more dangerous than they anticipated. Burrows have been cropping up in the center of Gablushathur for several days now, and if they are not soon sealed, it is feared the blade beaks will overrun the settlement. You are to travel to Gablushathur and aid the dwarves in the sealing of these burrows. So I have to go all the way to Angmar in order to take care of this. Oh, fun. And although the dwarves of Gablushathur, whatever that's called, are no longer trapped beyond the Ramaziluan, the miners face new challenges. Yes, and the twist here is a surprise attack, whatever that's going to be. The claws of Gablushathur seal Bladebeak burrows. Well, if it's sealing burrows, does that mean that this is going to be an endless one also, on top of having a surprise attack at the end? I suppose we're going to find out eventually. Assuming this thing ever dies. You need missions foe slayer, of course. So therefore, you have the usual missions foe slayer deed. All right, take care of that one, and then start to kill the blade beaks all over the place. And there seem to be many. So it looks like they are taking you to dwarven holds all over the place. If the first mission you get from Erebor is all the way to Angmar, I mean, that's not exactly what you call a short jog. And the Outer Slades ones, they gave you missions that were fairly close in. All of them were in the Elder Slaves. Yes, some of them were down in Gundabad. Actually, not all were in the Elder Slaves. You had some of them that were down in the midst of the Undoing. But that's the vicinity of the Elder Slaves, down in the upper Undoing Valley and such places like that. Hey, oh, that's just one you don't have to worry about, because the dwarf is just having fun playing with that blade beak in there. We just need to... Oh, these are immediately aggressive. Usually these cave crawlers are ones to threaten you before they go around attacking you, but it looks like these will just attack on sight. Something to keep into account. Wait, I've only got 3 of them so far? Ooh boy, they're all over the place. Which is really suspicious than the one that doesn't attack me even if I try to attack it. So this is the first of 10 missions that are over here, as I said earlier. Now, I did try this one out in Bulwar, so this isn't the first time I've run this mission, but the others I haven't, so it's very likely that when I do the other missions, I will be surprised on how they are, so I'm not going to be able to time it, obviously, very well on there. Because I've got no idea how long the other missions take. It'll be interesting learning how each of them operate as we go along. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, I don't have all of my skills on my level 45 Warden because, well, it's only a level 45 character here. Maybe someday I will head over to Moria and get a legendary weapon. And that might be something I could try doing. Perhaps try going on one of these missions as the quest I do in order to see how many missions does it take to get that initial level 10 that you have when you first get your legendary item. I think that'll be an interesting experiment to try. Because in the past, I have done them on skirmishes such as Trouble with Tuckborough, where I could do 1 round of Trouble in Tuckborough in order to complete the 10 levels that I need. But I've never tried doing it with missions because I'm trying to think, have I gotten anyone into that area since missions were released? Maybe not. Well, there's going to be one way to find out. We'll probably take a few of them. Now, I believe that allies are able to level up when you have the Tortoise Stone on. So a little bit of an experiment to add on top of the other things that we have to know about missions. How effective are missions in leveling up your LI when you are in that first run there? There you go. And then finally over here. And that will be one more of these after there, and I think that'll be it. I don't have to kill all of these diggers, just the ones that are going to be prone to attack me. So of course, there is this thing about an ambush at the end. And I can't remember what the ambush is supposed to be. And of course, it could have even changed since Bull Roar. This is the first time that I've run this on live. Alright. Rally to the center of Gabila. Boy, some of these names, maybe it's best if I don't try to pronounce them. Might be better for my tongue, that's for sure. Alright. This is the center of it, right? What do they consider to be the center of Gabil, whatever? Oh, actually, down here. Yeah, that shows you how much I remember. Obviously, this is not the center because that's the exit. Rally to the center. Well, how about next to this dwarf? Oh, sir, is it all over? Aye, sir, I think that's the last of them. Now we get our... Oh, elite. Well, we get 2 dwarves to help us, so it's not going to be that bad. Oh. Of course. I guess, how can you have all these with cave claws without a deep claw in order to invite itself to dinner along with it? Ouch! There you go. And that completes the mission, and here is a Longbeard Scout. Ooh, and in this set we do get mission rewards, even if you're not at cap. Right? Yes, that ought to keep them at bay for a time. Let's return. It appears that when you finish your missions, you pop into this room. Maybe it's to lessen up the lag or something like that, I don't know, but here we are, back in here with Vorther.
Long live King Thorin! Long live Durin Stonehelmson!
Well done, Pineleaf. I suppose it's not one thing, it's another. Agmar is not the most hospitable land, even the hardiest of dwarves. Well, that is true. And that's our first mission, and that starts our little deed which is bestowed, where you complete it if you finish all 10 others, and you get a Karum Abnar frame if you complete this, plus some tokens, of course, and the usual items you get for completing a deed. So I guess that means we should try a second mission. For our second mission, we'll take Defilers in the Dale.
What do you want?
Yes, I have a new mission for you, Pine Seed. Our scouts have sighted a band of orcs gathered in Durin Stone. Even in the long absence of Durin's folk, the stone has resisted the orcs' attempts to destroy it. However, it seems orc defilers have begun to blight the Dimril Dale with their foul poisons. We cannot allow their corruptions to spread beyond the halls of Khazad-dûm. You are to travel to the Dimril Dale at once and defeat the orc defilers before it is too late. And the Dimril Dale, that has been updated for update 30. So it's probably going to look a little different than it did before. They said it's a general update to it, so if we go to the other side of Moria, we should be able to see the new Dimril Dale. But we're going to be seeing it through this mission right here. So let's head over to there to get some defilers. Shared corruption. Monsters in this mission will apply a corruption buff to nearby allies. Despite the failure of the Iron Garrison, the dwarves will not allow the orcs of Khazad-dûm to spill forth into Azanulbizar, the Dimril Dale. No, we cannot allow that to happen. Here we are at the Dimril Dale. Oh, there is Durin Stone right there. Still in bad shape, of course. What we need to do is to defeat orc defilers. We need to defeat 8 of these. We also need to destroy blighted cauldrons in the Dimril Dale, and That's what that was. I was wondering what that was. Oh, that that wasn't a Defiler that we had before. The Defilers are the signatures. Okay, this is not going to be a quickie, that's for sure. But we are going to have to take care of a few warriors as we do this. 8. Oh, that's right, I keep on forgetting. I am not a capped warden. I'm only level 45, so there are still some skills that I don't have. Let's get rid of this cauldron. There's going to be 6 of... Ugh, 6 of those things. Let's go and take care of this archer. Oh, there's the second cauldron. So we shouldn't have too much trouble finding cauldrons, it looks like. And the last Defiler we had was right on top of the... Oh, he was probably beside it and he hopped on top of it in order to get a look at what was on the other side. I didn't see anything on the other side. Let's hop on top of this Cauldron of Corruption. There we go. Each Defiler. Okay. And... Oh. Well, that's good enough. There you go. 2 down. Now for you. Is that a... Yeah, there's a Defiler. Alright, and... Oh. Oh, boy. I'm slow on getting my kicks out today. Aha. And stopping those things. But I think it's pretty hard to stop those totems because I don't think they're really interruptible. Just have to destroy those things as they come along. Alright, let's see. Oh, I was about to say, well, I don't really have to go after that one, so why bother? And of course I got too close anyway. Never mind. Oh, hold on, another Defiler, and that one is this way. Is he also near a cauldron? Yes, he is. Oh, but he's... Wait, I'm not paying attention today, am I? Ooh. Warriors just sneaking on around. Now it's your turn. Rocco and Sharm on yourself. Yeah. Oh, actually, I really should be removing these corruptions. There you go. Oh. And I'll have to remove these arrows also. There you go. No more arrows to trouble my ribs. Next one. Alright. And what was... Oh, that's right. Shared corruption. I was trying to remember what was the twist for this particular one. That's shared corruption. So, any... Oopsie daisy. Ah! Right. Slipped down before I could be sneaky. That's not good. They put themselves there just to... No, don't do that. There you go. Now it's your turn. Excuse me, I've got this archer to kill. We all know that PPs must die. Let's see. Oh, that's... There's the next cauldron over there. How am I doing on everything? I've got 3 cauldrons done. And 5 Defilers done. Yeah, I should have a bite to eat after this one because I am getting a little bit squished here. There you go. And no, don't get too close. We know what happens when I get too close because that's what happened last time. But apparently this Defiler is able to go and give all its crazy trash talk while it's down. I mean, really, he certainly doesn't give up, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, I don't know why they have these corpses stay here, but alright. Now, are there any other orcs around? Well, obviously there are, because the mission is to kill more of them. Alright, up down here. I figure the best place to find cauldrons is near defilers, such as this one. Oh, I really like. Uh, or I should say, I really don't like those bleeds that are throwing on me. Well, those poisons aren't exactly a thrill either, that's for sure. Oh, is there an archer around here somewhere? I thought I was seeing something coming towards me. Oh, there it is. I was wondering, where is that archer? A very well hidden archer, that's for sure. And he wasn't even in the grass or anything like that. Alright, let's see. This is number 5 for that. Where's the next? Yes, I know there's a defiler there. If I'm expecting there to be a defiler next to the last cauldron, and I only need one more defiler. Oh, there's the cauldron right over there. Hi there! I was going to ask you where the last cauldron is, but I think I've already found it. Ah, yes, and as predicted, there is a defiler there, which is why I did not need the one I had before. Apparently, not. Well, all cauldrons have defilers. Not all defilers have cauldrons. Well, I suppose they go after the cauldrons in shifts. I guess that makes sense. They want to keep those cauldrons watched. Hey, get this stupid bleed off of me. And then once I do that, we can leave this place. We could leave this place. There you go. Mission complete. And a Longbeard has arrived somewhere to escort me away, and where that is, I have the slightest idea. Oh, I guess where that quest ring is located. Sometimes there are troubles in finding the location where a mission starts. So you could pick that up. Now, of course, if you don't worry about those things, if you're at caps, then you could just leave the place with the instance lever. Yes, this place does not belong to the orcs, Pine Seed. Let us return. It doesn't belong to them, but we're getting out of here anyway. I've taken care of those cauldrons.
Hail, friend.
Let those foul orcs cower in Moria. The Dimrold Dale shall never be theirs again. Well, I have a feeling they beg to differ. And those are the first 2 missions here in the new mission set. That's for the Blood of Ozog. What other missions are there? We'll see that next time. And I'm hoping that we'll also be able to do a little experiment involving legendary items. We'll see if I can do that in the next episode of Missions 101.